Hey guys, welcome to today's idiot video. Now the idiot that we're going to be talking about today is flat earther Nathan Thompson. Now I've already done a video on Nathan Thompson where he bounces a golf ball on a sledgehammer while he recites a whole bunch of flat earth proofs. He was an idiot then and he's an idiot now. So let's begin.
Hey ladies and gentlemen, I want to make an announcement. Has anyone heard the earth is flat?
No it's not. You're a fucking idiot. Now most of you will recognize Nathan Thompson as the dipshit who harassed a NASA employee on his coffee break at Starbucks.
Well, I just got kicked out of Starbucks for asking NASA employee questions because he's lying.
No, you got kicked out of Starbucks because you're a piece of shit disingenuous idiot, and you accused that NASA employee of not only lying, but also of hating his fellow Americans. I have no love for this jackass, and he's gonna get the fucking idiot treatment from the beginning, because Nathan Thompson, you're a fucking idiot.
You ever hear about the flat earth? Did you know what's in the Bible? That the earth's flat?
You need to turn that off.
You can't touch me.
This is the best two ways to deal with a flat earther that's flat earthing. Either laugh in their fucking face or push them out of the way because they're stealing your fucking oxygen. Flat earthers are fucking idiots.
At first, I was extremely skeptical. I thought this was the craziest idea I'd ever heard and I was gonna debunk it in 5 minutes. And after about a month of not sleeping and really just digging through the information, I was a flat earther.
It took you a whole month to realize how fucking stupid you are? Well, it only took me about a minute of your first video I watched to realize how much of a fucking idiot you are.
No one is just completely in the matrix and wakes up to the flat earth. They started out with 9/11, they started out with vaccines, they started out with chemtrails or something because
9/11, vaccines, chemtrails or something, anything that doesn't go with the mainstream viewpoint that makes you feel like you have special information. You are not special, Nathan Thompson. You are just like every other conspiratard idiot that has ever walked the globe.
they're lying to us about a lot of stuff. It's more than just the shape of the earth, you know? We're not dealing with normal people that run the world here. They're psychopaths.
Well, at least they're not flat earthers, because flat earthers are fucking idiots.
I actually can't believe how popular the group is. I woke up this morning and I have 2,200 members to approve, so the group is just exploding.
Nathan Thompson currently runs the largest group of idiots on Facebook, with the Flat Earth vs. Globe Earth discussion group having over 100,000 members.
We accompanied Nathan while he was out canvassing the streets of Orange County, trying to recruit some new members.
I would say 50% of the time, someone leaves a conversation with me saying, I didn't know any of that information and I'm gonna look into it. And then the other 50% of the time, they just reject it regardless of, you know, what you show them.
So according to a recent poll, 8% of people are sure that the earth is flat. That means for every 100 people you talk to, 50 people recognize that you're an idiot from the beginning. 50 people aren't sure, but of those 50 people, 42 people recognize you're an idiot after doing just a little bit of research. So that means out of every 100 people you talk to, 92 of them have at least a basic education, and 8 of them are fucking idiots.
Yeah, so Earth's flat, man. When you can test it, water is always stationary. Airplanes, when they go to the cruising altitude, they fly stationary. Everyone's coming out about it. All the celebrities, Shaq, Tila Tequila, B.O.B., Kyrie Irving, they're all talking about it. And it's kind of funny is that they just make it seem like a joke, but
that's because it is a fucking joke. And the problem with your bad joke is that young impressionable minds are taking this shit fucking seriously. You are a fucking idiot.
I don't think it's a joke that NASA steals $50 million a day, $19 billion a year.
No.
That's crazy. That's a lot of money, you know? So I'm just out here trying to wake people up.
Okay.
I feel like that's my purpose.
$90 billion is not really that much money when you consider the national deficit. And when you divide that amongst the 300 million plus people that live in America, that comes out to less than $30 a month. Nathan Thompson, you are a fucking idiot.
Not only do supporters think that the Earth is flat, they also believe that it's surrounded by a heavily policed, giant ice wall.
Oh yeah, so it's very easy to circumnavigate.
You really can just fall off.
No. There's an ice wall around and they guard it. So since 1961, they've been guarding the ice wall. And do you know what we started doing in the 60s? Fake space travel. Yeah, of course. Yeah, my pleasure. All right, thank you.
Oh look, she was paying attention in the first part of the video. Just laugh in his face and walk away like, dude, you're a fucking idiot.
The whole globe Earth model, in my opinion, it wasn't devised by men. It was devised by the devil who wants to deceive everyone. But NASA tells you that stars are billions of light years away. NASA in Hebrew means to deceive. Now, who speaks Hebrew? There's your answer right there.
I guess the fucking Jews do. Now, this interview was conducted by Barcraft TV, and I would like to give them just a little bit of credit for what they do next.
This translation of NASA is popular amongst flat earthers and other conspiracy theorists. However, when we approached a professor of Hebrew at the University of Cambridge, we were given the following translation. So while the root of the verb to deceive is similar, this frequently used translation is in fact incorrect, and NASA in Hebrew actually means to lift.
Did you hear that, flat earthers? Coming from a professor of Hebrew, NASA does not mean to deceive. It means to lift. Every one of you are fucking idiots.
I'm here today because I was aware that the Flat Earth Society on Facebook was going to meet here. I wanted to meet with some of them and hear from their mouths what their thoughts on the way the Earth is shaped and how the solar system works.
Well, Mr. Spencer, I hope you brought your oven mitts because you're about to do a whole lot of face palming.
Well, I'm pretty sure that the Earth is a globe. I believe, through research, you believe the Antarctica is an ice wall. Is that correct?
True, yeah.
I haven't personally been to the ice wall. I've heard people have been turned around at gunpoint for trying to investigate the ice wall independently.
Typical flat earth research. Well, I ain't never been to the ice wall, but Peggy Sue has, and she wouldn't lie. She said there was a whole army of penguins with guns pointed at her, and she graduated middle school and none of us did, so she must be right. Fucking flat earth idiots.
I know water doesn't fall off because there's an ice wall on our theory. So, I mean, how about, how does water stick to a ball that spins 1,000 miles an hour?
Gravity.
But gravity is nothing more than a theory.
Wrong again. It's Newton's law of universal gravitation. The theory of general relativity is a more complete way of describing gravitational attraction.
Because there's got to be some force that keeps us on the ground, right?
Well, yeah, there is. It's called density.
Okay, so now it's time to clear a few things up about density, buoyancy, and gravity. Number one, density is descriptive. It describes how much mass is in a particular amount of volume. Now, while buoyancy does rely on density, it also relies on a fictitious force. And that fictitious force on Earth is called gravity. Without gravity, there would be no vector in which buoyancy could align the different densities. Nathan Thompson, you are an uneducated idiot.
How does the sun move on the Earth?
Take this and put it right here.
Right.
And go around it like this.
Okay, that means the sun wouldn't rise and fall in the east to the west as it does. It would literally go out and
It kind of does, in my opinion.
What a fucking idiot. One of the most well-known features of our sun is the equinox sun, which has been observed and celebrated around the globe for centuries. One of the key features of the equinox sun is that on the equator, you can actually witness the sun rise due east, travel in a straight line overhead, and set due west, which is impossible on a flat earth model. In fact, no flat earther has ever given a viable explanation for this phenomenon, and will avoid this topic like the plague.
I would believe in a flat earth in a heartbeat if there was actual evidence to support that model of how the Earth and the solar system worked. I think they cling to it because it feels to them like they have special knowledge that other people aren't aware of, and that gives you a sense of purpose and a sense of meaning.
I couldn't have said it better. You are a fucking genius.
The flat earth community is the realest group of people you will ever come across.
Now I can agree. You guys are a really stupid group of idiots.
We don't appreciate lies, and we just want to look for the truth.
Now that's a flat out lie right there, because you aren't looking for the truth, you are looking for any truth that supports your worldview, which is very typical for flat earthers as well as any other conspiracy theorists. Flat earthers are fucking idiots. And I'd like to take the time out to thank Nathan Thompson for not abandoning his idiotic beliefs and continuing to put out idiotic material. Because Nathan Thompson, you are a fucking idiot. So I see you stuck around to the end of the video, which means you either fucking liked it or you either fucking hated it. I don't fucking care. Just be sure to click the like button, be sure to click the subscribe button and the little bell, leave a comment, and tag your favorite comments with hashtag TopCom, and maybe those comments will be featured in tomorrow's video. I'm Father Skeptic, and I'm out.